In November 2022, the Çelik family, Hassan, his wife Ayşe, and their 13-year-old son Emir, left behind their life in Istanbul. Jobless and desperate, Hassan decided to return to his birthplace, Yolsuz Koyu, a remote village buried deep in the forest of Kastamonu. The name Yolsuz means roadless, a name that fits. There's barely a path leading in, no proper electricity, no cell reception, just isolation and silence. Still, Hassan's late father's old stone house stood firm, waiting. At first, the villagers seemed kind, but after a few days, they grew distant. Only one man spoke to them regularly, the local imam, Hacı Veli, a quiet man in his 60s, always watching, always whispering the same words. After the evening prayer, stay indoors. The living aren't the only ones who walk this land at night. Hassan laughed it off, but the nights in Yolsuz were darker than usual. Not just the lack of light, something else hung in the air. Something watching. One night, during yet another power outage, Hassan noticed a flickering light on the far hillside, like someone carrying a lantern. The next night, the figure was closer, and the night after that, almost outside their home. Then, one morning, a message was smeared on the outer wall in thick, dried mud. A grave left open must be closed with blood. Ayşe begged Hassan to speak with Imam Veli, but the Imam just stared and whispered, "Your grandfather opened it. The curse is yours now." Digging through the village's silent gossip, Hassan learned the truth. Decades ago, his grandfather had dug beneath the mosque, seeking gold. Instead, he disturbed an ancient grave, not listed in any records, not marked in any books, just bones and silence. After that, children in the village started dying. The grave was never resealed properly. The curse began. "It gets bloody one night," Emir screamed from his bedroom. His eyes were clawed shut, as if scratched from the inside. Ayşe found deep nail marks on his arms. He couldn't speak. And at 3:33 a.m., the village mosque's call to prayer began. But the voice was twisted, reversed, demonic. Words from no known tongue. Hassan rushed to the mosque. The doors were open. Inside nothing but dark. Until he climbed the minbar, the pulpit, and found a body stuffed underneath, headless, rotting, wearing the ID tag of the village's long-missing shepherd, Hussein. And yet, there was no smell, no decay, just silence. By dawn, the family fled to the nearest gendarmerie outpost. Hassan told them everything. The officers were skeptical until they saw Emir's condition, unmoving, eyes sealed shut. That same morning, the police returned to the village, but the mosque was gone, reduced to rubble, no sign of the minaret, just scorched earth. And the imam, Veli, had been dead for 2 years, hung in that very mosque. The villagers buried him quietly. His suicide note only said, "The grave must be closed." They come with the night call. Hassan never returned. He was placed under psychiatric care. Ayşe and Emir vanished into the city, never to be found again. Weeks later, the police received a package. Inside Hassan's phone, it contained a video, grainy but unmistakable. Faceless beings crawling from the walls of the mosque, twisting, whispering backwards. But the video never plays properly. The file corrupts. Screens freeze. And when it does play, the call to prayer echoes in reverse. The case remains unsolved, locked in a drawer in the station. On its cover, Yolsuz Koyu. Delusion or something worse?